Virtual companies have become increasingly popular over the past few years, especially with the rise of remote work. These companies rely on IT infrastructure to keep their employees connected and productive, manage their data, and stay competitive. However, managing IT infrastructure for virtual companies can be challenging due to the unique nature of remote work environments. In this video, we'll explore the basics of IT infrastructure maintenance for virtual companies. Define your IT infrastructure. The first step in IT infrastructure maintenance is to define your IT infrastructure. This means identifying all the hardware, software, and network components that your company uses to support its operations. For virtual companies, this may include cloud-based applications, remote servers, and virtual private networks, VPNs. Defining your IT infrastructure is important because it helps you understand what components you need to maintain and how they work together. This information can also help you identify potential vulnerabilities in your system. Create a maintenance schedule. Once you've defined your IT infrastructure, you need to create a maintenance schedule. This schedule should outline when maintenance tasks will be performed, who will perform them, and what specific tasks will be completed. Common maintenance tasks include updating software, performing backups, and monitoring network performance. Creating a maintenance schedule is important because it helps ensure that your IT infrastructure is running smoothly and reduces the risk of downtime or data loss. Through regular maintenance, it is possible to detect and fix any potential issues prior to them becoming serious issues. Choose the right tools. To effectively maintain your IT infrastructure, you'll need the right tools. This may include monitoring software, backup software, and antivirus software. It's important to choose tools that are specifically designed for virtual companies, as these tools will be optimized for remote work environments. When choosing tools, consider factors such as ease of use, compatibility with your existing infrastructure, and cost. You may also want to consider tools that offer features such as automated backups, real-time monitoring, and alerts. Implement security measures. Security is a top priority for any IT infrastructure. For virtual companies, security is even more critical, as remote work environments can be vulnerable to cyber attacks. To protect your IT infrastructure, you should implement security measures such as firewalls, antivirus software, and two-factor authentication. In addition to these measures, you should also have a comprehensive security policy in place. This policy should outline best practices for employees, such as using strong passwords and avoiding public Wi-Fi networks. You may also want to consider regular security training for employees. Monitor performance. To ensure that your IT infrastructure is performing at its best, you need to monitor its performance. This means keeping an eye on metrics such as network speed, uptime, and response time. By monitoring performance, you can identify potential issues before they become major problems. There are a variety of tools available for monitoring performance, such as network monitoring software and performance testing tools. These tools can provide valuable insights into the health of your IT infrastructure and help you identify areas for improvement. Provide training. Finally, it's important to provide training to your employees. This includes training on how to use your IT infrastructure, as well as training on security best practices. By providing training, you can ensure that your employees are equipped with the knowledge they need to effectively use your IT infrastructure and stay secure. Training can take many forms, such as online courses, in-person sessions, or video tutorials. You may also want to consider regular refresher training to ensure that your employees are staying up to date with the latest best practices. Conclusion. IT infrastructure maintenance is essential for any virtual company. By defining your IT infrastructure, creating a maintenance schedule, choosing the right tools, implementing security measures, monitoring performance, and providing training, you can ensure that your IT infrastructure is secure and performing at its best. With these basics in mind, you can lay a solid foundation for the continued success of your virtual company. In addition to the above tips, there are a few other things to keep in mind when it comes to IT infrastructure maintenance for virtual companies. For example, you may want to consider working with a managed IT services provider to help you manage and maintain your IT infrastructure. These providers can offer expertise and support that can be invaluable for virtual companies. It's also important to stay up to date with the latest trends and technologies in IT infrastructure maintenance. As technology evolves, new tools and strategies become available that can help you improve the performance and security of your IT infrastructure. By staying informed and adapting to changes, you can ensure that your virtual company stays ahead of the curve. In conclusion, IT infrastructure maintenance is a critical part of running a virtual company. By defining your infrastructure, creating a maintenance schedule, choosing the right tools, implementing security measures, monitoring performance, and providing training, you can keep your IT infrastructure secure and performing at its best. With these best practices in place, you can focus on growing your virtual company and achieving your goals.